Hello, everybody. Come on in. Have I got some news for you? It just makes my hair stand up on end. Oof. It's all good. It's all good. How is everybody doing tonight? I had to stop and get gas on the way going home, and I'm not even seeing the chat. Hello, Denisha and Manuela and Irma, um, Aggie, Sherry, Vicky. Hello. Let's see. Let's see. Kendall, hello. Me too. From what I understand, it is unsure if all colors will be carried. Hello, Robin. Hello, hello. And Kimberly, hello. MG57. Uh, Deborah's doing well. Hello, Aggie. Let's see, Candace and Marilyn and Nikki. Hello, everybody. I have not seen Lorraine yet. Hello, Riv. Uh-oh, I missed something. Rivana? I hope I said that right. Oh my gosh, I hope I said that right. Hello, up there's Lorraine. Hello, Patty. Let's see, and Kelly. And there's Brian and Cheryl. Let's see, Tina. Oh my goodness. We have a house. We have a house full already. Up there's Becky. Hello, hello. Robin, I've not had a chance to read your email yet. Hello, Lisa. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. You all just make me smile. And I even got out of work late and I had to stop and get gas. But on the one spectrum, I got gas for $2.80. I was happy go lucky because everywhere else they wanted $3.08, 9 cents. Oh, there's Thrifty Crochet. Why am I always the last to know? Um, Hello, Joanne. If I miss somebody, I am sorry. Just swing back around and say hello. I'll get to you. Let's see. Uh, Carmen. Carmen is lurking. It will not let her chat, but Carmen is here in spirit. She can listen. Russ, have you read my? No, Vicky. That's what I was telling Robin. I've not had a chance to look at too many emails today. Um, no worries. I know what you meant. Nice hair. Aw, thank you. Let's hit that. Thank you so much. I don't know if you're still a fan, Herrschners, but they are picking up Big Twist. Thrifty, yep. I'm going to get into that here in just a second. I'll use gas. Hello, Cindy. And Kristen. I will use Gas Buddy to help find cheaper gas. Hmm. Hello, Valerie. Hello, hello. I'm just trying to see if I missed anybody. So I'm just kind of like waiting until people kind of wait until the dust settles here a little bit. Thrifty, He's about to go to the Herrschners warehouse sale, and I'm going to steal his yarn while he's away. Good luck, because I have attack cats. What $2? We are at 4 in Nevada. Wow. No, Joanne, I got it for $2.80, but still, it's cheaper than that you're talking about. Hello, Karen. Russ got the 411. Well, I have a little bit of information. 279 for gas. It's 309 here, but so I have the Shell gasoline credit card. So that automatically takes a few cents off. But then the more you fill up, the more you get off. So I got like 30 cents off plus my 5 cents. So I got like 35 cents off. It was just unbelievable. Let's see. Let's see. Sherry, Lorraine, Teresa, hello. I have bribery treats. $3 there. Eating leftover chicken, bacon, and ranch. Oh, I love leftover pizza. Love. Put it in the toaster oven for a minute or so. Get that crust on the bottom nice and crispy, and that top nice and gooey cheesy. Hello, Barb. And if I miss somebody, please tell me hi again. Keep saying hi until I call your name out. Don't give up. So it looks like we have pretty much the core people, because there's 70 people in here. Hello, Dawn. Tie-dye Dawn just come in. There's Marcelina. Hello, Sue. Hello. I'm doing great. I'm actually on top of the moon. The news spread like wildfire. I never seen news go so fast. It was just like unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. It's like, oh my gosh. Only 33 thumbs. Come on. I've got 66 people. Big love to you and your mods. Aw, thank you very much. Let's see. So, let's get on with it. Let's get on with the show. On with the show. This is it. Did you find that big spider? The cats did. They find anything. So I am sure everybody's already heard the news. Herrschners bought the rights to Big Twist yarn. So Big Twist is now owned by Herrschners. They own the patent. No one else can patent that yarn. No one else can sell that yarn without Herrschner's permission. So, anyhow, they're still ironing out some of the details, but I think we can count on the Big Twist value and the big schemes of the Big Twist Pound Plus. So those are the main core of Big Twist. As far as all the other branches, I'm not sure. There's they know, but they're not really coming up off a whole lot of details yet. So I am guessing here within the next week or so, we're going to really start getting some of the dirty details of what it entails. Um, but you'll be happy with that news. So yeah. Uh, so clicked on some. Glad I made it in time. So I am hoping and praying they keep most. I'm pretty sure they'll probably keep the colors of the Big Twist. It's just the lines, like the vortex, the supernova. Um, if they're but here's the good thing with Herrschners, guys. And this is kind of why it's easy to fall in love with Herrschners. And I'm hoping now that Herrschners owns Big Twist, I am hoping they maintain how they sell their other yarn. Holiday yarns, all throughout the year. You can buy holiday yarns all throughout the year. I am hoping that the holiday colors they maintain and available all year long, just not at Christmas. Now there will be new colors which will come. Well, I'm sure they'll have colors come and go, but I am hoping that they maintain Big Twist like they do their Herrschner's house brand. And now we're in this. Are they going to still keep Herrschner's house brand, or are they going to turn Big Twist into their house brand, which they have every right to do because Herrschner's owns Big Twist. They own the patent. Nobody else will sell it or whatever. So that is like earth shocking news. So all of my Big Twist yarns, I will wait and see what lines Herrschner's brings out with Big Twist. But that means with Herrschner's owning Big Twist, I don't have to hold on to this. There's still a lot of speculations. And like I said, over the next week or so, we're going to start getting some things are going to start filtering out because they're not going to be able to keep a cap on this much longer. So, but this is what the entire yarn community was wanting. So it's almost like Herrschner's was listening and they were hearing people beg. Some big corporation needs to buy Big Twist and keep it going. And Herrschner stepped up to the plate and they bought them. Oh, Patty, you should. Woo! Big Twist is awesome yarn. It is so soft and the colors cannot be beat. Hopefully the price point are the same or similar. Crystal, that I don't know. Um, everything is just, things are just starting to hit the streets. About 4 or 5 hours ago, something like that. That's when things started to hit the street, which I didn't think it would hit the street that quick. Do you think they already have some in their warehouse? Um, maybe, maybe. So I am not feel sorry for the people who Nikki, no, don't I hoarded. Okay? I will admit I will come to the table clean. Hello, Spring, darling. Spring, if you want to come up in the chat, darling, I'll put the link in. So anyhow, guys, don't feel sorry for us for the ones that hoarded it, okay? We were doing what we could so we can still maintain the use of Big Twist. Eventually, Denisha, your face said it all. Thank you. Hello, Judith. Maria, hello. I find this to be good news because I think Herrschners has been a fair company who is good. Herrschners is one of the fairest yarn companies we have to date. They will outbeat anybody out there. My opinion, of course. Um, so it's going to, so people that never heard of Herrschners, they will hear of Herrschners now. Because with them owning the rights to Big Twist, they own the patent. So people will hear and know of Herrschners very, very soon. I'll join you for a few. Okay, Spring, let me grab the +1 button. I love this little, the more and more I'm using Restream, I'm really starting to like it, guys. And I have Matt and Rebecca to thank for that. They could change the formula. Now, Lisa, don't go putting dirt in our Cheerios. Just picking on you, darling. Um, so Lisa, from my understanding, everything is going to stay the same. But that's not saying that things might change a little. Well, I'm going to take you with me while I dig out my Baroque. Oh, I love Baroque yarn. Oh my gosh, I love Baroque yarn. Matter of fact, I got a bunch of it over here, and I got a bunch of yarn in the back of the house of Baroque. Their purchase might be effective only after the end of May, when the stores are due to close. Maria, remember, Herrschner or Joann's is out of business. The doors are only staying open to get rid of what they have. Herrschner's has purchased, they have bought the rights and the patent to Big Twist yarns. It is theirs to do what they choose. We all don't know when it will be available to the public. So we just have to, we're going to be biting our nails until it does come out. But okay, I got to get this. Okay, now I need to go up here. Oh, are you going to let me do it? Oh, you are. Okay. No, I don't want to search Restream. Get out of my way. Oh, what are you doing? Get out of my way. There we go. Now we go back to chat. And then I want to send. Okay, Spring, there's the link, darling. It's the same thing as StreamYard. Will they sell all the other stuff that Big Twist? Thrifty, I do not know. But remember, Herrschners owns the rights to the Big Twist name. They own the patents to Big Twist. They own Big Twist. Nobody else can come and say, hey, I want to sell Big Twist unless they get Herrschner's permission. So remember, Herrschner's owns Big Twist. I just dealt with that 2 weeks ago. Happy to hear about Herrschner's. Oh, yes. Russ is very happy. And I'm hoping that they will up, and there we go. There's the gorgeous, the one and only, wondrous Spring. Look at how beautiful. How we doing?
I'm hoping.
No? You're what?
Okay, that was weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with all that, but
Ooh,
hey.
Okay, that's better. That was weird. All right. Hi, Russ.
Hello.
Hi, everyone in the chat.
I thought you were spacing out there for a minute.
That was crazy. It was like,
It's like, okay, maybe she decided that she didn't want to come up.
That was weird. Okay.
So what do you think about the news with Herrschner's?
It's great for everybody that was going to be missing out and missing. I've never used Big Twist, I don't think, ever.
Oh, I fixed that.
I don't think I've ever used Big Twist. Nope. So it was like, well, okay. Let's see. Hello.
You've never had Big Twist?
Not that I recall. I think the only thing I went to Joann's for was Karen 1 pounds and some cotton yarn to do the chicken little coasters. That's about it. I really didn't go to Joann's for anything, and then they moved. So, yeah, there's that.
Oh my goodness, I guess I'll have to see what I can throw in a box.
No, you don't have to do that.
Wouldn't it be neat if Herrschner's has a semi full of the liquidated Big Twist at the warehouse sale? You might. Dawn, if Herrschner's had a semi truck full of Big Twist yarn, I might have to put a bid on it.
Yeah, yeah, you probably would have to.
$13,000 for the unlocked trailer, please.
It would be like, what is it, Storage Wars or whatever, where they buy units.
I'll take the first truck for 13,000, please.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, take 17 if that's what it takes. All right, Kevin, mortgage the house. That's all, it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't think that would go over real well.
Do we know if they will have Vortex? Lisa, at this time, no. I am really shocked that this news has hit the streets.
Ouch.
I really am.
Thank you, Lorraine.
But as far as what brands are going to carry yet, not quite sure. But hey, we're going to take what we can get.
Yeah.
but I'm just hoping that so Herrschners, you can get seasonal yarns all year long, unless of course they're sold out. Then you have to wait a couple of months. But
Hmm.
I am really hoping that they do Big Twist like the rest of their yarns, and they just carry it. So because people fought over the every time that Big Twist would come out with a colorway for like,
Hmm.
oh, like they did for Halloween and Christmas,
Right. Right.
and everybody flocked and bought them out. They couldn't even stock it fast enough.
Right. You were saying at one point, I remember the couple of the Halloween colorways was hard to get a hold of. Like,
Extremely. I mean, as soon as they come out, if you did not get it right then and there, two colors were gone. One I think was Witch's Brew,
yeah,
and I think the other one was Jack O' Lantern.
yeah. The green one, I think, was Witch's Brew, wasn't it? Because
It
that
was
was
like
the one I was
green and
considering.
purple,
Yeah,
green and
that's the one
purple.
that I was considering. No, I'm not going to Herrschners. I'm sorry. No.
Hello, Christy. Hello, hello. So the good thing is Herrschner's owns Big Twist flat out. They actually own the patents to Hirsch or to Big Twist. So they don't just have the rights to Big Twist, they own it.
Well, that's good. That's good.
So they actually hold the patents for. So nobody else is going to be able to come along and duplicate that without a fight on their hands
Yeah, yeah.
because they have the patent.
Well, that's a good thing.
So I am hoping that they do bring like Vortex, Supernova. Um, I hope they keep their Big Twist Pound Plus, and
Hmm.
I hope they keep the colors. From my understanding, the yarn will still be manufactured in Turkey.
Oh, well, that's even better because that's really good place for it to come from. Yes, Vicky, I did. Thank you. I'll respond to that tomorrow.
Teresa, it actually, I think I don't. So I'm kind of stumbling here because so apparently at one time it was on their website,
Yeah.
but I have searched and searched their website and I have not seen it. So that's what I'm saying. I am really shocked that this hit the streets. I don't think it was
Yeah.
supposed to hit the streets this soon.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Hmm.
Hello, Linda. I wonder if it's just the yarn or the notions as well. Well, Aggie, with them owning the patents, they can do whatever they wish.
Hmm.
If they
Most
want to
definitely.
bring their hooks, and here's the thing, they can even change the name
Yeah. Yep.
because they own it.
Yeah, they own the rights to it now. Yeah. Unless in the sale of it, it's, buyer whatever for how
Right.
many ever years or whatever. Yeah, buyer's agreement or whatever it is.
Joanne still liquidate Big Twist if her nurse holds the rights. Well, so tie dye, that is so here's kind of like the skinny. So um the yarn that Joanne's has was already bought per se. But going forward, now Big Twist belongs to Herrschners. So it's kind of like a 50-50 right now.
Hmm.
Herrschners can put yarn online now if they have it. They can
Right.
actually put it online. They own it. Unless there was a stipulation in there saying that they're not allowed to sell it for so many days
Right.
after buying the patent. Because I'm
Right.
sure, you know, but I'm just going by some of the things that I know.
Hmm.
But yeah, when people were asking me about that earlier, it's like,
I don't know.
but so I will show you.
Gail, I'm
Um,
working on a pendant, wire wrap pendant. That's what I'm working on.
okay, so
Mm.
that is Herrschner's website.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You sent me that. So
And it
it's right
says,
there.
welcome to the official Herrschner's notification page for the highly anticipated Big Twist yarn.
Hmm.
Are you a dedicated crocheter who loves the quality and value of Big Twist yarn? Previously available exclusively at Joann Fabrics. Get ready to expand your crafting possibilities. Herrschners.com is thrilled to announce that we will soon be carrying Big Twist yarns.
Hmm. Yeah. Sounds sounds pretty promising.
Wonder if that will keep yarns at 30% off up until close, since they could. Well, Nikki, like I was saying earlier, the yarn that Joann's currently has, that belongs to Joann's. Gordon Brothers or whoever bought them. Herrschner's bought the rights and
Hmm.
the patents from them. Linda, it's a possibility that the price could go up.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, ladies.
Um, I bet there was yarn waiting to ship to Joann's already manufactured that hasn't been sent because of the bankruptcy. So there may already be yarn manufactured that Herrschner's can buy. Um, well, Herrschner's could have some yarn.
Hmm.
Don't know. That's what I'm saying. With this really breaking the streets. I mean, the streets are you to this was like a dark street, okay? When this started hitting, it was like now the middle of the sun.
Yeah. Yeah. I was shocked that that actually happened, because we had talked you and I had talked about a couple company possibilities floating around. So when you sent me that today, I was like, whoa, that wasn't
And
what we expected, but whoa,
and
okay.
and no. So hey, I'm transparent. I'll be the first to admit. I honestly thought Big Twist was going to be acquired by Yarn Inspirations. I
Yep.
told Spring will know.
Yep.
I am being totally honest. I really did think that
We
Yarn
both.
Inspirations was going to have it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I found this out, it just like blew me 360 degrees around.
Yeah.
I did not even see, not, I didn't even think of Herrschner's buying them.
It was definitely a shock when you sent that to me. I was like, ooh, that was okay. Yeah, I didn't
Kristen,
expect it.
where did you hear they purchased the rights? Um, so if you Google Does Herrschners own Big Twist? It's going to tell you. And like I said, it was up on their website, but now it's gone. Unless I'm missing it somewhere. But
Right.
it was on Herrschner's website. What
Hmm.
all types of things do you do? Oh, up there's a question for you, Spring.
Huh.
There's a question for you.
Oh gosh. Helen, I process fiber, I dye fiber, I spin yarn, I dye yarn, I knit, I crochet, I Tunisian crochet, I needle tat, I weave on a 32-inch chrome ski loom, I do lamp working, jewelry wrapping, um, the Addy knitting machine. I do all design patterns, all kinds of things. Anything I can get interested in, I do. Basically, plus the farm. Plus the
So
farm.
so Helen, it's kind of easier to ask Spring what she don't do.
There's a lot of things I haven't tried yet, and I'm ready to try at any given moment. Like the whole, I was talking during my live about the Cricut and doing like, some playing around with the Cricut a little bit and vinyl and things like that, just because I haven't. So it would be cool to try. Yeah.
Okay, Tina, I'll have to look into that.
But do I sleep? We won't go there.
Denisha, I am over your inspirations.
Yeah.
I have a box of yarn that they have to replace because it was damaged by UPS, and they have to replace a box of yarn because they sent me a case of yarn that I didn't even order. So I'm done. Russ, I pretty much popped in to say hi. All right, Linda, you have a wonderful night. Have a beautiful day tomorrow.
Bye,
And,
Linda.
and Rachel says that Spring does sleep.
I do, actually. I do. Just shh. Lamp working is taking rods of glass and turning them into beads and things like that. Just a quick for instance. So that's a fried egg earring. I have a couple of pairs of these. This is just a small little tidbit. But yeah, it's taking, let's see, rods of glass, heating it up and malting it down and designing and making beads and little figurines and stuff like that. So that's just kind of a basic idea as to what lamp working is. You've got 100 messages today with Restream chat. That's pretty cool.
Okay, so
Neat.
let's see. So Herrschners.com owns the patents to the Big Twist yarn. They have purchased the patent and plan to offer it exclusively. They announced that they will be carrying the Big Twist yarn, bringing a wider selection of colors and textures to customers. So to me, it sounds like they're going to be adding colors and different yarns.
What do you want?
Hello, Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
And yes, it has been a very long day. Um, eh, um, oh, look at the baby. Look at the baby. Oh, look at the baby. Look at the baby.
He's he is so he's got a botched job right now. He needed to be clipped down. His sister's next, And yeah, he's not trimmed out and cleaned up. He's really, Rachel says he got attacked. He got in a fight with a weed eater because he's, yeah, pretty, pretty chopped up.
But it has to still feel, even though it's chopped up, it has to feel better for him.
Yeah, yeah, he's definitely happier not having so much hair in the summertime. Huh, aren't you? Goofball. All right, find a spot and park
And
it.
now with Herrschners have owning Big Twist, maybe they'll actually open up a little bit more countries to ship to.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, park it.
Hello,
Johnny.
Catherine. Hello, hello.
Thank you.
But yeah, I am so.
Mateo.
Oh, I got things to show you guys.
Do you?
Oh, do I ever? It just come today. Oh, it just come today.
Oh, yeah. Yay, you were showing us. Awesome.
Come on.
That that's cool. Yes, I like that. I love the ball of yarn. It reminds me of Picasso in a way. That is awesome. I like that. You should have gone solo for that. Gotta show the stuffs. That
Now,
came pretty quick.
you want to see another one?
Yeah, of course.
Let's see. Okay.
Thank you, Lisa.
This is my favorite.
Ooh, I like that. It's black shirt too, isn't it?
Yep. And then here's the back.
That is really cool. I like that. I like that.
So the purple one I will wear to Herrschner's warehouse sale, and I've actually got one coming for Kevin.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to have a shirt for um everybody that is actually meeting at Herrschner's.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
I'm hoping to have a shirt for them.
I like the
So
black. Yeah. That's awesome. Did you
up
see the duck that I made?
aw, that can go on the top of the lamp that you're making me.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is for my friend's Jeep because you know the
Right.
Jeep's all the duck thing. Yeah.
Yep.
She wanted me to make her a duck, so yeah, I made her a duck. Um,
Mm.
Whatever. If that's what you want. Okay.
Well, just put like 12 of them around the base of the lamp as you make it for me.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
you get
Make
on
a
that lamp work.
nice big lamp. Yes.
All different colors, and
Uh-huh. Absolutely. Those are awesome shirts. I agree.
mm. So yeah, I'm hoping um the people that are actually meeting up at Hershner's. So I'm going to be in Wisconsin for 4 days.
You got to say that right. It's Wisconsin.
Wisconsin,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Um,
Oh my goodness.
Russ is in Dreamland. So yeah, I will be in Wisconsin for 4 days.
Hmm.
So not everybody I know can show up on the same day at the same time. So I'm
Right.
just letting people know it's like, okay, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be in Wisconsin these 4 days. Just let me know because my hotel room is close by.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling anybody where my hotel is for safety reasons.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Um,
Hi, Jessica.
but just let me know when you're there or when you're going to be there, and I'll try and meet you there.
Right.
Um, but I kind of figured I'm going to be buying yarn every day.
Yeah, of course you are.
And I got these two great big huge wagons. They can carry up to 400 pounds.
Oh boy. We're in trouble now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my, Carson. Hello from the haunted forest in the spooky graveyard. It's nice to see you, Carson. We were worried about you.
Yes, it is.
That's cute. We had a duck crossing in the town I grew up in. Everybody stopped for them to get the ducklings across. Hello, Vima. Hope I said that right. Yeah, we'd raid you hot. Yeah, so yes, we did get the room that has the hot tub in the room.
Ooh,
And we have a balcony
very nice.
and it's a suite, so we have all the amenities of home,
Awesome.
you know.
With the exception of your CEO. However, are you going to buy yarn? I mean, you won't have your.
I've already got authorization.
Oh, okay. Yeah, prior authorization. Poor Tippy. Getting
Poor
left
Kevin.
out of this sale.
Poor Kevin.
Mm, yes.
But every now and then it's good to have to rough it when you're on vacation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of hard, but gonna run. Kitchen needs cleaning. Okay, Nikki, come clean mine when you're done.
Thank you, Nikki.
I'll even dig out the little steamer thingy, Bob. So yeah, uh, when you go on vacation, spend a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Try to do.
Enjoy your vacation. That's
Yeah.
why we try. That's why we try not to when we go on vacation. That's why we try not to eat so much of nationwide chains
Right.
because you can get them dime a dozen.
Right. Go to the locals, the mom and
Yes,
pop local grease pits, as we call them.
the little hole in the wall
Yeah. Yeah.
where you go in like this big and then you come out like three sizes too big.
Yeah. Because you actually get, this big old plate full of food.
Lisa says, "Sure, Russ, with a hot tub in your room."
Yeah.
We have to slum it now and then, guys. We have to slum it.
I'm telling
Um,
you.
uh-oh. Spring, do you know anything for a toothache?
A toothache clove. If
Uh,
you've got cloves in your kitchen spice cabinet, grab one and bite down on it.
Russ, you spend a little bit when you're not on vacation. What's new? Russ, you are as excited as my grandmother was when we took her to the casinos to gamble. Hey, you taking me to a yarn shop and giving me carte blanche?
Yeah.
Ha!
Hi, Kari.
I am totally in for buying yarn exactly. But I will. Oh, this is hard for me to say, but I'll be respectful and only buy just one or two skeins.
Mm-hmm.
I won't buy too much, but just remember, don't blame me if they put closed for the time being sign on their door. Just saying. That has nothing to do because I just left there and you see two semis pulling off their lot.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to make that clear. Russ, I wish you could eat at the cafe by my house. I wish I
Oh
could
my
too.
God.
Russ, we have great food at most of the bars here in Wisconsin. I don't drink.
Yeah, but they got good food. It's
Yeah, but then I have to put up with everybody that does drink.
not
And
always.
people's always hollering and screaming and fighting and it's like,
Not always.
oh,
Not always.
that's why I don't go to clubs. I can't stand the
Yeah.
fights.
Yeah.
Exactly, Denisha, one or two, I'm going to limit myself.
Yeah. One or two
You know,
yards.
one or two semis. Come on, what's a boy supposed to do?
Uh-huh.
And Brian says, and boy, do we have a lot of bars. Well, Brian, if you get a chance, let's meet up at Herrschners. We'll buy a couple of skeins of yarn, nothing major. Um,
Yeah, see, you can have soda instead. You don't have to drink anything. And tell them to pipe down. Pipe down, man.
I'm sure if I drink a pint of Jack, my tooth wouldn't ache. Lorraine, if you drink a pint of Jack, I'm not sure you would even know what day it is.
Yeah, nothing would ache.
For days.
Right?
Mm. You're
Let's
gonna have. You should give Restream a try one of these days.
I I don't if they still have the free, I will do it. But with me only doing a live a week, it
Oh, you don't have Russ's problem.
I don't go
Nobody seems to have Russ's problems, and I
I
don't
don't go
understand
live
why.
all the time. Don't.
Hmm. No room to sit because there's like a box of yarn and three sacks of yarn and a
No.
mound of yarn and
Actually, I have this sitting next to me. I have this sitting next to me. I have these sitting next to me because
see.
I dug. Oh, and these are sitting in front of me. I had them all dug out for my live, what I was talking about during my live. So I do have quite a bit of yarn sitting here.
Vima says, yes, Russ, let's make it clear that it's not your fault for the extra yarn balls just falling the aisle in your basket. Exactly. Don't hold me accountable. You go
Mhm.
to slow, so you go at slow times and have the place to yourself. I was just looking at my storage area and my yarn today. I've had to not go into the same room as my computer to not buy any more. You'll like the you'll like the Pied Piper. See, you could forget about everything for a while, but I don't suggest it because you'll probably be sick for a couple of days. Let's see, Susan is saying hi to me and you, Spring. Susan, we were just talking about Herrschners. They now own Big Twist and they also own the patents. Um, Not all bars are messy. You're bigger than everyone in the bar anyway. They'll behave if you walk in.
Exactly.
So, see, this is Russ's idea of walking in: a chicken leg in one hand, a fried chicken breast in the other, hopping on one leg because the other foot is holding my roll. Just saying.
Kari, may I show if Russ allows me to show your beautiful spinning?
Huh?
Kari just sent me jetting one in. She sent me pictures of her amazing spin yarn.
Oh.
Yeah, very, very pretty.
Yeah, I've got a couple of pictures to show myself.
Do
Come to
you?
think about it, yeah. Um,
Let's see. That's an inch. I need another quarter. Yeah, she sent me some beautiful. Yes, please do. Do you mind?
no, well, even make it big.
Oh,
How's that?
gee. So she said, here's a picture of the big commission spin. I finished purple and green merino. I didn't pick the colors, and her own alpaca fiber for the gray color. 868 yards of sport to fingering weight.
Oh, that is pretty.
That is stunning work. Absolutely beautiful work. Great job, Kari. Great job. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Thank you for sharing. I love it. Pretty. What have you got to show, Russ?
Let's see here.
Mm.
Let's see.
Yes,
Um,
very pretty. I love it. You're welcome. Great job. And I'm okay with the purple and the green. That was very pretty.
yeah. Okay,
Very,
so
very pretty.
now I'm going to make
Yep.
myself big.
Yep.
Okay, so now this one is from Dawn. Oh, where did you go? Okay, Russ, this is just a small sample of my contribution to our community yarn bomb project. I am making a farm scene and maybe a zoo too display on the street. We're having fun. And oh my God, it is so adorable. Oh, come on. You're not going to give it to me, are you? So we'll go this way. There. Oh, that is so cute. Look at all those little farm animals.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love that sheep and that elephant. Do you see that
I
elephant right
love the
there?
elephant. I'm all about my elephants now.
Oh, I need an elephant, but 3 times the size.
That is awesome.
Okay, and then the other picture. Oh, where did you go? Don't make me cry. Holy smokes. And here's the yarn bomb. Oh, look at those flowers, and there's a ton of them.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
Wow. That's the puff stitch flower is what it looks like to me.
Yep. Man. Okay, now that was one, and then I've got this other one. Now, where did you go? I could have swore someone sent me something else. Oh, that was the monkey, and Stevie, and Brian, then Dawn, and Tracy. Undo. Oh, I guess that was the only one. Aw. Lulu has been a member for 2 months.
Lulu, again. Hi, Lulus. I love yous.
Let's see. Yeah, catching you live tonight. Yay!
Right? Most of the time I'm like trying to stay awake anymore. See, I do sleep, y'all. I do.
Well, next time, just let me know and I'll call you before I go live. Make sure you're awake.
Say, get up and come and join me.
Hello, Ellen. Cannot stay long since have doctor appointment tomorrow, but wanted to drop it. Well, thank you so much for dropping in. I can always use them thummies.
That's right. It's always helpful.
What you working on, Spring?
I'm working on another one of those pendants, except for in copper. Wire weaving.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Man, that's pretty.
So now I'm doing one in copper. So I have copper and silver. But
Now,
yeah,
when you do the chain to my lamp, combine both of those, would you please?
two separate.
One on and
Oh
one
my
off.
gosh.
Uh, Bonnie, I have not heard from um, YouTube about what happened that day with the memberships because Rachel gifted 20
hmm
and then I gifted 20. I think she gifted another 20 again and
hmm
then Robin gifted 20, but the second 20 that Rachel gave didn't register. And then the 20 memberships I gave didn't register and the 20 that Robin gave didn't register.
Did it go back to their account?
Nope. 20 of them was mine and $20
Yeah.
come out of my account.
And you didn't see, I mean,
Nope.
not in the chat. I mean, on YouTube Studio, you didn't
Nope.
see it.
Because I went back to YouTube
Hi,
Studios
Michael.
and for 2 days
Hmm.
and nope.
Interesting.
Because it's like I'm missing 60. Let's see,
That's
purchases.
weird.
Russ, what you haven't heard from YouTube. Well, we live and breathe YouTube these days. YouTube
Mhm.
and um, Twitter and
Hi, Sanja.
who else? Instagram, Twitch.
Yeah.
There's a hundred of them. Uh, Big comfy group, hugs to all, working and lurking. Always glad to have people lurking.
All right. So, tie-dye Dawn, here's some cabochon inspiration. Here you go. Oop, hang on. See if it'll not be so unfocused. But that sucker's huge. So, yes, get out your cabochon and get out your copper and start weaving.
Can you put that in the base of my lamp, please?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Put it
You know,
behind some.
like they're not hard to do. So just put one on the front and one on the back, okay?
Right,
You
right. Yeah.
know.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Now, so for everybody that don't know, it's just a banter between me and Spring. Spring is not making me a glass lamp.
No.
I'm just picking. We're just going back and forth. It's just great
Yes.
banter.
It's what we do. Kind of like Russ and Rachel in the poncho.
Exactly. One of these days she's gonna snooze, and I'm gonna be wearing a poncho,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
then Russ come up missing a couple days later.
Thank you, Michael.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Russ is gonna come up missing in the West Virginia mountains.
Unless she throws me in the river, and then I might wash into the next county.
Yeah, you'll come up with extra legs and stuff like that if she throws you into the river near her.
And Rachel says I'm not stealing her poncho. Well, no, because it's a gift. I'm going to
Uh-huh.
be I'm going to be taking my gift. Rachel really
Mhm.
doesn't want the poncho anyway, so
Hi, Robin. I missed you earlier.
Thank you, Helen. There it is. So let's give you some love. Come on, give me the heart. There we go. Let's give you some thummies. Give me some thummies. There we go. And let's give us some of that. And then I want my balloons. Give me the balloons. I want my balloons. There we go. There's my balloons and a laser show. And a partridge in a pear tree. Uh, Vicky gifted 5 memberships.
Oh, that was awesome.
Robin received a membership gift. So see, it's only showing one person getting a. So, Vicky, here's for you. Here's the. There we go. Give us some lasers. 2 thummies up. 2 thumbs. Thumbs.
Awesome, Norma.
And let's see. Let's get some confetti and some balloons. There we go. There you go, Robin. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't forget today, Robin, or Vicky. I didn't forget today.
You got all the things of the balloons and all that. You got them all. I guess you're on your other iPad, huh?
Well, I got both of them, and it's really nice because when I was on YouTube, I had this one iPad set up for the video. Then on this
Right.
one over here, I had to have for the chat because YouTube was giving me this little bitty window down here.
Oh, geez. Is it even worth doing it on YouTube? I have yet to do a live on YouTube.
No, it is. YouTube
So,
makes it too difficult to do.
yeah, I didn't think it was worth the efforts.
So I paid $160 and I have a year of Restream. And so far it's the same as StreamYard, but a third of the price. StreamYard wanted $432 or $38 a year.
Yeah, that's a no. That's a hot no.
And that is for the smallest tier. It's not for a high tier. The high tier is like $1,000 a month.
No.
Nope.
No, I'll use the free. Like I said, I only go live once a week. I'm good.
2 more thummies for 100.
You can do it.
You mentioned that I won a raffle from YouTube. I'm unsure what it is that I won. I'm not sure if she's in here or not. Who just sent that to me? Cindy, if you're in here, so I am giving out the raffle. So here is the raffle tickets. So a couple of years ago, I had asked people to send me 12-inch or 10-inch squares. I didn't care what yarn you use, just no wool, because people's allergic to the wool, or alpaca. And it can be knitted or crocheted. Well, as the squares come in, I was going to put them together. I got deathly sick. So our beautiful friend Jax, Creations by Jax, and if one of my mods would put Creations by Jax in there, please, I would appreciate that. She stepped up and she's like, Russ, send me the squares. I will get them put together for you. Well, Jax had her own issues and problems too. She had everyday life. She had everyday life too. So, but she took it upon herself and she put these squares. I did not tell her how to put these. The only thing she wanted to know how many squares wide and how many squares long. So I gave her the 2 sizes for the 2 blankets. She crocheted them up beautifully. just beautifully. And then she sent them back to me. Well, then we had to take them to state session where the whole state of Michigan gathers. And I presented the blankets to them so we can get a license. So if you're doing a pop up raffle, you do not need a license as long as you pull the raffle that day. So you can have it all day long, but somebody has to win at the end of the day. And you don't have to have a license. But we wanted this to go several months because we want to try and raise as much money for the charity as we can.
Mm-hmm.
So we finally got the ticket, or we got the license about 3 weeks ago or something like that. We've got the tickets printed. The tickets are printed because it has to have the license number on the ticket. So I have a book here, and all your up until October. October will be the cutoff date. But as I get rid of a book, I'll get another book until the end of the drawing. And so I'm buying these with my own money and I'm passing them out. So I have a drawing and it's always done live. So if you get an email saying, "Oh, look, you won something from It's Raining Yarn," no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Because you will email me. So when you win during a live, so that's the other kicker, you have to be present for the live. I do not tell when I'm doing giveaways or drawings. They are random. I do that for a purpose. I do
Mm-hmm.
not want people here just for that.
Right.
But anyhow, I've already given some away, and eventually I will give some more away. Russ, I found out a lot more info about Big Twist and Herrschners. Talked with my contact I have, and he was able to fill me in with a lot of info. Well, let's have it, Michael. Let's have it. Tell us what you got.
Don't be stingy with the details.
Unless you can't. Hmm.
Oh yeah, Denisha. Right, Don? Spill the tea.
He might be typing.
Yeah.
So that's the raffle thing. And you also can purchase these. It's $1 for a ticket, or you can get 6 tickets for $5. So, matter of fact, I gotta give Kevin my money because Kevin's the treasurer. I included pics too in that email. Oh, you did, Cindy? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Michael. Let's have the scoop. Okay, so go to my email and go to Cindy. Yep, Cindy, that's all I needed was your address. Don't need any money or anything. And that's the other thing, guys. If you get an email and they're saying that I'm asking for money, no, I will never send you an email asking for money. And let that be a red flag. For one, I don't ask for money. Now, I might ask for donations for something that we're doing, but I am not going to ask for donation or money. So Big Twist, as you all know, will be going to Herrschners. What you don't know is it includes all Big Twist items and yarns. It includes developmental yarns as well and the manufacturer. They won't be allowed to have it on the store till Joanne is fully closed.
Well, there you have it.
But I'm really shocked that this information has hit the streets. I really am, because it I don't think it was supposed to been out until a little bit later. But at least I'm not the one that has to explain how it got out.
Right? Exactly.
That's not my pay grade, and they don't pay me. So guess what? I can say what I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I told everybody, do not buy that shimmer yarn, that Christmas shimmer yarn. Do not
Mm-hmm.
waste your money. It's like $10 a ball, and it's like sandpaper. Because they don't pay me, I can say what I want.
Yeah.
Michael, and thank you so much for that information.
You're not contracted through with them.
Nope.
Not at all.
I would bring Michael up if he so wishes. Okay, so in Cindy's email, oh my gosh, oh, I love that. Look at how huge this cat is. Oh my gosh, look at
Good
that.
gravy.
I love that cat. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, giving us a stare down.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
The only reason why I did not ask Michael to join us in live is because he said that he was working and lurking. So
Mm-hmm.
I already knew he was busy doing other things. I'm appreciative of him actually taking the time out to tell us that little tidbit about Herrschners.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a tiger, not a cat. Look like a cat to me.
Lisa.
Supernova will be coming back. So will the party line as well. Much more they want to bring back and comes from the horse's mouth. Oh, and my information comes from the horse's mouth. I'm tired, guys. Matter of fact, I did not get home from work until like 20 minutes to midnight.
Mm-mm. Really? Did you eat?
Because I got out of work late
Uh-huh.
and then I had to stop at the gas station. So by the time I got home, it was 20 minutes to 12 and I had to get this live put together. Oh, she's 9 pounds. Junior is 8 pounds, and Rudy is almost 11 pounds.
Hmm.
Because Junior had to go for his steroid shot that he has to have every 3 months. Um, and Rudy had to have his 1 year shots.
Yeah, Rachel's cat's 13 pounds. She's huge.
And Janisha says, Russ, that's why it makes sense not to be sponsored by certain companies because you're obligated to say nice things about their products. And I won't.
Mm-mm.
I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys, oh my gosh, this yarn's just so lovable and oh, you guys are going to love it. I
Nope.
can't wait. I can't wait for you guys to try this. And then you get it, it's like,
Yeah.
Russ, what planet are you on right now?
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that to people
No.
because, to every yarn is our opinion.
Exactly.
I might hate it. Someone else might love it. Okay.
Right. Right.
But for me, I cannot say, oh, go buy this yarn because it's really nice stuff and you're going to love it. When
And you don't like it. Yeah.
I don't even like it. It's not even good enough to put in the burn pit.
Right. And there's some, like I have the affiliate with Premier, but there's some of their yarn that I don't like, and I have no problem saying it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Yep. You're not going to hold me down to say I like something I don't. Mm-mm.
So
Yeah.
I can't do, we work hard for the little bit of money that we have.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say, "Oh, you got to go buy this yarn. It's the best thing on this planet,"
Right.
when I would not even use it.
Mm-hmm. I
Uh,
exactly, Tina.
that shimmer yarn from Herrschners,
Mm-hmm.
if you're making maybe a tree skirt, maybe if you're making a stocking, might be okay for that. But as far as I would
Right.
not want that around my neck, I would not want that on my head
Mm-mm.
because I'm telling you, it's like 20 grit sandpaper.
Sandpaper, it's scratchy. Yeah. And there are some of those that they use a tinsel in it, and it's just like I hate working with it. It cuts your fingers. Mm.
That's what this stuff is. It's tinsel.
It's tinsel, yeah. And I mean, I've got seriously farm calloused hands, and to have all that, mm-mm.
So, what I kind of read to you guys earlier about Big Twist. So, Herrschners has the patents, they own the rights, they own Big Twist. The way it's presented is they're going to keep pretty much everything that they have, including colors.
Mm-hmm.
And then they kind of also trailed off into saying uh, that new stuff that's up and coming. So I'm guessing that there's going to be new colors and new textures because that was also in what I was reading to you guys.
Right.
So there's going to be a lot of big things coming for Big Twist, I foresee. Um,
That's good. I'm glad someone picked it up. It's a good thing for so many of you that, really enjoy it. It's a great thing.
oh, I love that. Michael, that is a good reference. Like the Hobie reflective yarn, that stuff can cut through meat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. If you needed to sand down your deck or something or your house, crochet or knit up a swatch of that, and it will go the miles. I'm telling you, because and if you need a good scratcher for your iron skillet, use that shimmer yarn. I swear, there's no way that sandpaper is going anywhere anytime soon. You're going to have that probably longer than your pan.
Mm-hmm.
I think that shimmer yarn will probably eat through your cast iron pan.
No.
I'm not sure if there's anything that can get rid of it. It's
I
bad. And even when I got the shimmer yarn and I felt it, it's like
Mhm.
Herrschner's, you missed the mark on this one. This is not nice. Lorraine. So I'm still playing. So I told Lorraine she could have this blue pen. And
Uh-uh.
Russ is still holding on. I play with this pen every day. I need to put it in the bag and send it to Lorraine. Yarn that can stand Oh, yarn that can sand, that's dual purpose. Denisha, let's pray and hope you still have fingers left after you crochet or knit with it. That's how bad this stuff is.
That's like wind tuck back in the day.
You know, my wind tuck that I still have, I don't think it's all that bad.
What about the Dazzle Air? The Dazzle Air was like fiberglass to me.
There's a reason why Dazzle Air's no longer around. The
Everybody's
only
like, oh,
reason
it's softer when you wash it. And I'm like,
uh, that's kind of like yarn that the washer will throw back at you.
ooh, what is that? Get it out of here.
Uh, but from my understanding, the only thing that they took Windtook off the market is because it does not degrade.
Mm,
Even when they throw it, so if you make a blanket, you're going to have that until eternity
right.
because it was made with Orlon, and
Mm,
that stuff does not biodegrade well. I mean, you're going to have that.
forever.
Yeah, I think that would outlast Red Heart.
Some of the older Red Heart will shred your fingers too while you're working with it. Uh, I think the green and black was one of the bad ones, and dark blue. I think it was dark blue. But yeah, those man, those were some rough stuff. They've gotten better though. Yeah, yeah. That
This
that is
this is
beautiful.
so soft.
It reminds me of the lavender just yarn from Premier. It's that soft looking. It's really pretty. That is really. It's got a halo too.
1,855 yards in this one skein, and
That's
I got it.
awesome.
And I got it for $11.
That's awesome. That was a sale just recently too, wasn't it? A couple months
This
back.
year, this year.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lorraine, not. Oh, I missed something. Yarn that can. Uh, okay, so Rachel's calling me a pen stealer. Um, let's see. Barb just walked in. My mom made me a blanket 20 years ago with Red Heart. It's still holding up. Oh, as long as you do, normal wear and tear, you'll have that blanket. That blanket will be around after you're gone.
Yep.
Because my sister's husband, so my brother-in-law,
Mm-hmm.
He has a blanket from his great grandmother made out of Red Heart.
Stuff's been around for a while. I have some of the older skeins that were like, I don't know, 100 and something yards, 120 yards or something, the smaller skeins. Like, that was some rough stuff too.
But back in the day, we didn't have nothing else to compare it to
Right. Right.
because Red Heart was number one.
Yep. That's a fact.
Oh my goodness. I have a blanket my grandmother made, and she passed away in 1989. She always used Red Heart. It's in greens and blues. Oh, I bet you that's beautiful, Helen.
Mm-hmm.
Denisha has vintage Red Heart as well. I've got some old Red Heart in the colorway grapevine.
Wow.
I think I
Wow.
got I think I got like 8 skeins of it.
That's an old one.
I don't even think they make grapevine anymore.
I haven't seen that in years.
Yeah, we're talking, oh, good heavens.
That was quite a while back
That
for
was
sure.
like back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay, Vicky, thank you
Yeah.
for coming. Have a
Bye,
good
Vic.
night
Have a good night.
and have a wonderful day tomorrow.
Yeah.
I made a blanket when I was in junior high. I'm 75 now. No matter what yarn comes out, I always go back to Red Heart.
I
You
mean,
know, Yarnspirations has a bad sale. I mean, you cannot beat Yarnspiration's sale price
mhm.
for Red Heart yarns or Karen yarn for that fact. But it's a crapshoot if what you're getting because you don't know if you're going to get the what you placed or you don't know if you're going to get other kinds of yarn. And it's just not a few people. There's a whole crochet group that is just everybody got yarn that they didn't order.
Yeah. Yep. I'm not a fan at all of Yarn Inspirations. Not at all. When I leave a review because they sent wool and the back package said that it was 100% acrylic, and I leave a review and they say that they will not allow my review because it's negative, I'm done. Done. Count me out. I'm done. Nope.
Back in the day, Red Heart was the good stuff. You could buy Dawn worsted in wool in the dime store. I never heard of Dawn, so that was way before my time.
Yeah, I don't.
Sent you a text, Russ, with what I just found out. Still on the phone with the VP. Yarn Inspirations better get it. Yeah, they're gonna really be hurting if they don't start getting things together. Does Yarn Inspiration usually correct their Diane, they try. So let me tell you. So back in January, they had sent me yarn I did not order. I did not want. They said they were going to send out a replacement. The replacement yarn was wrong. So I gave up. But
Mhm.
I still gave them a shot. I ordered from them in the March sale. I got yarn that I did not order, nor do I want. They sent the replacement. The replacement is wrong. And I'm still missing a box of yarn um, that I haven't received yet because UPS destroyed it. And one of the boxes was a whole case of that stupid Bernat blanket yarn that's a size 7.
Mm. Mm-mm.
And
Yeah,
I'm
no.
thinking, uh, no, I don't like the feel of it. I don't even like it.
Nope.
And it was just like the January they sent me the blanket yarn too, but only that was I think that was a 5 weight.
Mhm.
I donated that. You have to be kidding. Exactly. No, I am not kidding. Michael only ordered once from Yarn Inspirations, the mystery boxes, and thankfully it was right. Russ, I sent you almost my whole box of the wrong yarn. So, you know, Lisa, she did.
Mhm.
Lisa got, so one of the boxes that Lisa received, I think was supposed to have gone to me because everything that was in there is pretty much what I
What you
ordered.
ordered.
So Lisa and she sent it to me.
Mm.
But and that's what people was talking about in the Facebook crochet group. they're like, hey, I ordered these yarns. Did anybody get it? And if you did, I would like it because I don't want my money back. I want the yarn. And I am
Right.
with her. I
Right.
am 100% with her. Don't give me my money back. Give me my yarn.
Right. I agree.
Um, it's not only yarn inspirations. I ordered a few pants and jackets in size 6 to 8. I received my items only a few sizes bigger, 12 to 16. I think that a lot of places don't have enough people. But, I get that. But go slow enough where you're getting people's orders right
Right.
and
Right.
don't be afraid to send these people an email and let them know, hey, look, the sale was bigger than we anticipated. Please
Right.
be patient. We only have 20 people working on orders and we have 1.5 million orders.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, please bear with us while we get the orders together. People is more apt to be flexible and
Mm-hmm.
understanding with knowing the truth and the facts. Don't don't shut down your phone systems, don't shut down your email systems because you're tired of hearing the complaints.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. That's a bit ridiculous.
Helen says I probably weren't born yet when I bought the Dawn wool. It wasn't bad for the price. Mm.
Yeah, I think they underprepared for that whole sale that y'all were in, for sure. Dawn, I have that other one. I can't say it. Sayle, Sayle.
Oh, sale.
I have some of that too. And Windtuck are all the same yarn.
Just under different names.
That's possible. That happens a lot.
Let's see. Yes, I agree. I wouldn't mind waiting for my order a little bit. If they told me, look, it's going to be 3 months before you receive your order. Okay. Just when I receive my order, can it be right?
Right? Exactly.
And Tina says, especially when they're going to have such a big sale, they should make sure they have workers.
Yep. Yep. Understaffed, underprepared.
And, my thing is, so Yarnspiration is a huge company. I mean, they're massive.
Yep.
So don't tell me that you don't have money to pay workers.
Yep.
Even if you have seasonal workers,
Mm-hmm.
because you have people out there, they only want to work like maybe a month.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
then I want to be off for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we know that in January we need a bunch of workers because we're going to have a big sale. Go to
Mm-hmm.
the staffing companies and work a deal out with them. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, can you poke around and, maybe find some people that just want to work for a month or two?
Yeah. I mean, I know in Florida we had what was called workforce, and people waited
Yeah.
until they got, hey, this company needs a hire on for today or for a week or a month. And yeah.
Hello, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
They really didn't expect the sale to be as big as it was due to the threat of tariff. And I get that. But yet again, go
Yeah.
slower and get people's orders right and start sending out mass emails and telling people it's like, look, we have so many people, we're working around the clock trying to fill these orders the best we can. It's going to take a couple extra months to get your order.
Mhm.
Okay, so now instead of expecting it in 2 or 3 weeks, it's going to be 2 or 3 months. I get it. It's yarn. It's not the end of the world. I'm not going to stop breathing because I have not received it.
Exactly.
um, so, but just when I open up my boxes, let it be right. So, the way that they do their shipping labels,
Hmm.
your name is on the top. So there's it's a two it's a two part it's a two part one.
Hmm.
So the top of it is gives the information from the sender going to the receiver.
Right.
But you peel that up and it tells you what's supposed to be inside that box.
Hmm.
So when I opened up the box that had 6 skeins of that stupid Burnett blanket jumbo yarn
Hmm.
that just come out, and it's an ugly color. It's pink and blue and something else. Um, so it's like according to their website, this tracking number is supposed to have other things in it.
Hmm.
So I peeled that part up to see what was in supposed to be in that box, and it clearly states 6 skeins of Burnett chunky blanket yarn.
Hmm.
Let's
Yeah.
see. From what Mikey said, their major warehouse is the size of 4 super Walmarts, and usually when they have sales, the yarns are strategically placed close by. But site wide, they are going from one side to the other side. And,
Mm.
yet again, I understand that, but let people know
Right.
and get their orders correct.
Yep.
They got a bunch of negative reviews going years back. It's an ongoing thing with them sending out wrong yarns and won't refund or exchange it.
Hmm.
Well,
Yep.
here's the thing. I paid for this type of yarn and I did not get it.
Right.
So
And I've
if the credit card company don't want to charge it back,
hmm
um, there's always small claims court. Maybe
Yep.
if people took them to small claims court more often to recoup their money,
Yeah.
maybe they would start getting things right.
Maybe.
And even if they were doing it out of the kindness of their heart, hey, we're going to send out mass yarns.
Right.
Uh, that's one thing. But when you send out the correction, make it right.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
And Cindy's right. You talk to people and the one lady in the crochet group on Facebook, she's like, "Oh, it's been going on for like years."
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, how are they still in business?
The sending wool out as 100% acrylic in those bag, that's not okay, because people
No,
like Michael who are allergic, and they open it up and it's false advertising. And I mean, I've worked retail for years, and you open that up and just the fibers coming out of it, not even touching it, could cause major issues. That's not okay.
nope.
And they kicked that back at me and said, we don't post negative reviews. um I'm just saying it's false advertising, and you're going to end up in a world of hurt. That's
Well, it's only going to take for somebody that is deathly allergic to it,
yeah, yeah,
and there goes millions and millions of dollars right there.
yep, Yep. That was it for me. You're not gonna, nope. I'm done. Yes,
So
I'm allergic to wool and animal fiber too.
so months ago, I promised Juan, actually I think it was last year. I promised Juan that I would send him um an interchangeable knitting needle set.
Mm-hmm.
So I found the needle that I needed because it was in
Mm-hmm.
a project bag. I sent it
Mm-hmm.
and the mail lost it.
Oh no.
So luckily it was insured for $100.
Yeah, but
So I was able to get the $100, okay? Well, the knitting needle set was more than that.
yeah.
Uh so um
Mm.
I got another set and sent it to them. They lost that one too.
Oh, I'd be.
They gave me went through the insurance thing, got the money for that one. It's like I am getting ready to send him the third set.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I'd be going a different company.
I'm using myself, but
Mm-hmm.
USPS, of course, is the ones that actually deliver it.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, totally, the workers are just pulling a space number without looking at what they are pulling to place in a box. Wonder if they treat their warehouse workers like Amazon does. I'm guessing probably so because they don't really care. I think they're paid by the box.
Yeah.
They might get $10 or $20 a box, and they're just throwing crap in a box and out the door it goes.
Yeah. My brother in law worked for Amazon for a very short period of time for one of their warehouses as a delivery person. He's like, yeah, no.
Diana says, Michael, yes, they treat their employees just like Walmart treats their employees because we're expandable. There's always another one of us coming through the door.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm dealing with Subway doing cross contamination. I
Oh,
got sent to the hospital for an epi shot. I understand wholeheartedly.
oh, yeah. That's not okay.
No.
No, that is not okay. I have that issue with like onion and egg and stuff that, yeah, no, that's not okay. This,
Helen Helen says insured for $500. Michael says we sent Panda's mom a tablet, brand new. It was a cheap tablet. Somehow between our home in Texas to his mom's in New York City, it morphed into an old iPhone.
well, that's like Miss C made Michael and Panda an amigurumi and sent it to him. They got the empty package. Yeah, they got an empty package. The package was delivered empty. Where did it go, George? What in the world is wrong with this picture here? Oh my
Wow.
gosh. Just magically disappeared. Yep. Not okay. Not okay. My son worked at Amazon picking orders for about 2 months. Ugh. Yeah, empty sliced package. That's just, I mean, all the work that went into that amigurumi and the meaning behind it, everything about it. And for that to happen, like Missy said, she goes, I can only hope that somebody needed it more.
It's probably sold on Etsy or eBay.
Yeah, right. It just sometimes stuff like that irritates me with the fact that, I mean, it ain't yours, leave it alone. Like, don't touch it if it doesn't belong to you. Oh, goodness.
A horse and a panda was what she sent.
Yeah.
That is awful.
It is. It is. It's people just they don't even think twice about it anymore.
Nope. I didn't have to pay for it. It's free.
Yep. I had, when Dad was still alive and he was still living in Florida, I had canned a bunch of pear butter and pickles and all kinds of stuff. And he was here visiting, and he said, okay, I want this and this and this and this, and spaghetti sauce and everything. I said, okay. So we packaged it up, went down to, the UPS store, had it packaged really good and tight, and everything was good and sound. Sent it. He gets back home and he says the delivery man shows up and leaves this hazardous waste bag with the box in it. And it was because one of the jars of pickles busted. And they were spicy pickles. Dad's like, it had a hazardous waste bag around it. I'm like, wow. Gee. Crazy.
Oh my gosh. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. I am tired.
Yeah. I'll jump off of here and figure out how to get out of here. How do you get out of this thing?
Oh, same way.
Oh, you leave. Okay, I see it. I see it. Oh my goodness. Well, thanks for having me up, Russ, and the chat. Enjoyed, and get some rest.
Now that I am on Restream,
yeah,
I can actually have, send out invites. Because on YouTube, I couldn't send out invites because I didn't know how to bring somebody up.
Yeah. Well, that is really cool. I'm glad that you got this figured out and a way to do that. And yeah, I was happy to be here.
And I thank you for being here.
All right. Good night, everyone. Good night, Russ.
Good night, everybody. Thank you all for joining me in spring. It was a fun time, and it's always awesome to know that Big Twist is going to stay around for a little bit longer. But anyway, I love you guys. Have a wonderful night, a beautiful day tomorrow, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Okay, everybody? Bye.